Okay, so here we are. As you know, I was having some troubles fitting this where the supercharger is. As you can see, I didn't want to do it, but I did a little bit of trimming right there with the Dremel, and then gave this boy a fresh fade. So you see it used to be uniform where that bottom line went all the way over, so I trimmed it down. Luckily there's no orifices that go right through there, it's just a brace. So I'll show you in a second. It fits by a literal hair. Like, I have the feeler gauge out and it's close. I'm hoping, these are really stiff mounts. I tried to move it, I used some pryage, but it really looks like this thing shouldn't move too much, and that's good because I don't have too much clearance with this thing. So here it is installed. So there's the hone kit. So here you see it is right on top, but if I get my gauge, there's that. I can just and it's smooth right there, and then down there's the little right there. You can go underneath there. So just enough room. Definitely not the right way to do it, but it might work. I did some off-camera grinding. See that line right there? That is finally a new brake line. It took me a while because I was just scared to do it, but those are the new fittings, and they have double flares, and then got the bends and come around here, and they go off to the different calipers and whatever. So I didn't film this one, but I can show you the next one. So your first step to making a brake line is to grab your finished brake line. Oh jeez, I accidentally kept going and made the other brake line without filming anything because I'm a goober. But yeah, you can see over here, very crisp. They're over here, they're just kind of, but they get the job done. Hopefully. There they are, the nice flares with the fittings. Both ends, like this end and that end, were a lot more crisp. They were a lot more crisp before I put the fittings on, but the tool that I was using to make the flares needed more room, so I had to unbend them. So that goes back there. I have some other brake line I could show you how I did that. The bending and the fittings, or the flarings are not that hard. So right now I'm going in between. Obviously, you know, I got that fitted up, so I could gotta finish up. I gotta bleed that, hook all that up, gotta finish up all the stuff on the inside, and then as you see, I was getting a little freaky, putting in my new Works 550cc injectors, so they should pack a pretty punch. I was just getting that one in there to fit it, definitely not because I was almost gonna do work and not film it again. So I'm gonna get this organized, get stuff set up, and I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. Cleaned everything up. I got the master cylinder off because I'm gonna bleed that, and then I got the brake lines off because I just want to make sure everything's cleaned up for working here. So I figured the next logical step to get this car running is to wire up the radio. Hear me out. The center console area where the shifter goes, it is so hard to put that on when the shifter is in. So I figure you can't put the radio in after the center console thing is in. So if I put the radio in and get that all tidied up and then put the center console in, then I'll be free to put the shifter in, which will move the car closer to moving. And it's going to be a morale boost and practice because my determination to work on this car wavers a lot, and I need something to do that I actually feel like doing. And I need warm up because I'm going to be doing a lot more wiring for all the AEM gauges and all that. So let's do it. Alright, so for the first time in over a year, this car makes noise, just now with the exhaust. I tested it. It actually doesn't sound that bad, it's just these front speakers are kind of old and they kind of pop every once in a while. But I even heard the fuel pump prime back there, which I mean isn't good because I mean you don't want it to do anything without fuel in there because it'll get overheated and yeah, but this works, makes me happy, makes me feel good. It was good to see some of the lights come on the dash. Because the old battery I had, since it was sitting for over a year, I think it was supposed to have like 500 to 600 cold cranking amps and it had like 4 when I tested it. So got a new one, the old Die Hard kicking over there, and I actually got a battery maintainer, so hopefully this one won't die. But yeah, gonna put this all in, get the center console in, get some of the stuff out of this hatch so it makes me feel better, try and get my morale up, because actually get this car moving. Okay, so we're gonna see if I can actually put the shifter assembly together on camera. Yeah, because I don't usually put stuff together on camera, which is kind of hard. Well, it kind of makes having an automotive channel hard. So we have this little plastic guy. He goes in the boot that goes around here. So to put that on the best way, we have some grease down here. I am reusing the old plastic carrier guys you see, but it should be fine. I didn't see too much wear from this guy on the old shifter rod, so yeah. So we're going to take this and we're going to slide it down like that, and then we're going to take the boot and we're going to lube that up as well. Alright, so next I believe we take this guy. So this is on the top, and then I'd take this to work because I couldn't get this bushing in. What we ended up doing was putting this underneath the lift arm at work and just squishing the bushing in because it was really hard to do. But yeah, so we have this piece. So this will go up through here. Kind of sit in there. So when you're putting it together, like I was just looking, you gotta make sure that lip gets over there, because then it'll create ideal fitment for the bracket down here. So put that on, like that, and then you take new nuts and bolts. I'll do it bolt side down. Yep, that is how that particular piece goes, like that. So now, the second part that goes down here, we have this piece of machinery. So I'll flip it like this, and this went to the driver's side. Because I got this also new polyurethane bushing that pops on like that, so like it bolted up to the car. Pretty rebuilt shifter, some old parts, some new parts, 50-50. So I'll get you guys to a better viewing position so I can. Alright, I'm gonna call this one because I don't want to film it while I'm doing it because it's so tight, but that is, hold on my finger, that's where that's gonna slide onto, and that hole right there is where that's gonna slide onto, and then this will go up, and then there's the flat washer goes on the back, this goes on the front, which is why the bushing is like cone shaped in here, and then that will go up with the bracket and 2 screws. I'm just gonna do this real quick and I'll show you the aftermath because I'm a goon. Okay, so here we are a couple days later. Ignore the fact that that's unbolted. So I have this all linked up. It went in okay. I was just trying to pry it in and get it in. Here's new bushing with the shims. So when I first got this in, I was kind of sad because as you see this, it has like an offset. So before, this fat side, it was flipped over. So whenever you try to rotate this side to side, or whenever you're in the shifter going side to side, then it'd rotate this and it'd run into here as you see all the scratch marks. So I was very sad because then I looked at the box and I was like, oh, it says it's for a 94-01 Integra. They must have different fitments. So I come back today. Since this is a bolt-on hinge, I was gonna drill out the rivet of the old shifter linkage because I knew that would fit, and bolt this one on and see if that would work. And then that wasn't working that well, so I came back down here and I noticed the offset, so I was like, I wonder if it worked if I just turn it around, and then it did. And then I also realized this is where the bitch pin goes, and the this hinge is threaded, so you can put a bolt through here. So I gotta finish this up. This isn't how it's gonna be in the end. Yeah, this is all in now. It shifts a lot better. Here, looking a little more like an interior. So we have this Johnny. So we have first, a little bit, second, a little bit, but everything, it has, even though it still has play, it's a lot less than before. Like before, it was like super like just but now it's just so a lot better, more nice. And I was thinking once I put this in here, I was like, I need 2 more gauge pods because I have 3 gauges and I have one that goes right here, and then I was like, that'd be a good spot to put gauges. And I was looking and I stumbled upon a guy. He 3D prints pieces for the DA, which I was like, whoa. And then I looked at one of the pieces he makes. He makes this tray, but you can get 2 cup holders, a cup holder in 1 pod, a cup holder 2 pod. He has like a whole bunch of things. So I got the one with cup holder, 2 pods. So it's gonna be sick. And it's coming. So I'll have 3D printed piece to put 2 pods and a cup holder here. 3D printed piece to put a pod here. That solves many a problem, so I can have a crispy beverage and look at my air-fuel ratio and boost. Very cool. So yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do next, but I'm definitely gonna do something, and I'll show you when I get back.
We got a crispy 60.
Yeah, cameraman's happy.
Holy! And you know what else we have?
Oh, what? We're sturdy. So, the best mounted vise in all of I don't know, Northeast Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a vice now, which is good because we have to bleed the master cylinder, or else I won't be able to stop when I'm going 40 million miles an hour. Dude, I swear it's gonna be fast.
40 million. Roadblocks that car.
So we're gonna bleed that. I already got the lines made, which I showed making. So we're gonna get to that now.
Stuff is happening.
And it's getting filmed. Holy shit. Good Night Garage is on the way up, guys. It's only been 2 years.
2 years with one video every 6 months, maybe.
Yeah, give or take. So I got this handy dandy mouse tool here.
By who made that tool?
No hay?
So no head.
So I got all these nipples, and they're gonna. So when you bleed the, ow, when you bleed the master cylinder, dirty bitch. When you bleed the master cylinder separately, you gotta take the nipples, and then it brings these lines back in, so all the bubbles go back to the top, and then you can see like.
It's called bench bleeding.
Bench.
Yeah. Long ways for results, guys.
So I gotta fish through all these and find it.
Goddamn airplane, dude.
I just about the fan running. I think blue is metric.
Is it just hovering over your house?
We're dropping in.
It's like Warzone. First try, no way.
I think so.
He's like that.
And we got some
Doodle hickeys?
Yeah, some
Oh
dingle.
yeah, I would definitely tap on tape those.
Oh. Maybe it's this one. I think it's definitely that one.
Sorry, that was yawn.
Getting the daylight squeezed out of them.
There's just some extra air in there.
Just testing, and then we get the tape on there. Seal a Joanie it up.
It looks better than my eyes on this phone. That's weird.
Hating on the damn Andreezy.
I'm not hating.
Well, you were.
I respect the Andreezy cameras. They're a lot better than iPhone. Good thing it's windier than hell.
It's just attracted to me. I'm so attractive.
I mean, come on, look at this guy. That's a 10 if I've ever seen him.
Really, only 10 I see.
And that's not a camel.
That's my wife.
Yeah! Oh, that baby sealed. Nothing's getting past the goal line.
Oh, wrong angle. There's a bee right next to my ear. I can hear him. He's buzzing the tower.
Sending him to a shop so they can get
Someone's house is blowing up. Hold on. It's probably your house, actually.
The house is backing up.
Amazon house? It's mildly concerning.
Douche. Oh, that's not. You think that's enough tape? You think I should post it? That's like a lot less than the other one.
It'll be fine.
Whatever Papa says.
If it leaks, you just have to do it again. That's fine.
The house put it in a drive.
Nope, just kidding.
Probably should go check with this Katie real quick. BRB.
It was in fact not his house. It was the neighbor's house.
The duplex.
No doo-doo.
No duplex. It's the axe, man.
You know what Taco Bell has now? The chili cheese burrito again.
And the empanadas.
I haven't had the empanadas before, so
I tried a Crunchwrap for the first time.
I don't like them.
They're not bad.
The breakfast Crunchwrap, banging.
Fine.
But I had the regular Crunchwrap. Actually, it was a Crunchwrap Supreme. I was busting it out, and it was not.
Well, you don't like sour cream anyway. Why do you get the Supreme?
No, I don't mind sour cream. I just don't prefer it.
Picky bitch.
Yeah.
Taking my GM fluid to put in my Honda.
Did you pay for that?
No.
No. AJ, are you in the slide?
No.
Where's AJ? AJ, are you in the slide?
No. Holy, you got some short lips.
Sorry. Who's texting me? Let's see.
I can imagine.
Ryan fella.
Ooh. Where's my boyfriend?
It's my favorite app. Where's my boyfriend?
Down the gullet.
Look.
Yellow.
Looks like pee.
My favorite.
You should taste it to me. Oh, well, you probably should have put the master cylinder the other way. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
Because you're pushing on that side. And it'd be easier from this way.
Do you know a feature this device has?
Oh, spin the block. Hey, hear my battery real quick. This box is obese. Oh yeah,
Flawless.
that's a vice if I've ever seen one, and I've seen at least one.
A couple. Alright, let me attach the tubulars. Totally.
The tuberculosis is. Oh, hey pal, you got a leak.
That's a slight oversight on my part.
I'm no genius, but you got an open hole in there.
Damn it, my brand new
It's
vice.
self-bleeding, dude. Look.
Gravity bleed.
Still looks like pee though. One good push and they're going. Katie said, I didn't see that.
Katie said?
Yeah, it's like something. Would you be able to trash or something?
Oh, yeah. Because the trash is overflowing.
Oh. You should probably get that looked at.
Yeah, I was going to before he came over, but someone decided to. He was so excited to help me, he had to come now.
Hey, I did 60 miles an hour all the way here.
Wow. So
you had ample time.
Yeah. I had to finish my Miss Mojo video. Top 10 2-hit wonders. Alright, if you want to zoom in on the, in here, there's going to be a...
Wow, would you look at that? You can see the bubbles going through the tubes. It's like a science project.
Yeah, except we're not making cocaine.
Darn it. Why'd I come over then? What he's doing is pushing the plunger in, and it's forcing the air bubbles through the tubes into the top. I think you already explained that.
Perhaps a little bit of something, I think.
A little bit of something.
And then I learned a trick or two, because I've seen a thing or two on Junkyard Digs, where if you do like the first half of the John, then it'll help you get the air out. But also these lines are hella long. I feel like it'd be easier to get all the air out if the lines were smaller.
Half a stroke.
Or if you do like the last half.
He would have been a mechanic or something.
Yeah, this may take a little bit, so we can take a commercial break.
Okay. So, in AJ's infinite fashion, it's in the car.
Well, it was kind of a two-person.
It's definitely a two-man. So he's tightening the master onto the delete kit from Honed. Holy, blurry. And then we got a transfer. He very expertly made these lines. Handcrafted.
I mean, it was my first time making brake lines. So.
Yeah, I know.
And you're gonna do it too with the Z.
Eventually.
Good thing I got all of the toolage.
5 years from now.
No.
You tighten that up, and then...
Thanks, head.
And then we're gonna try and get those lines in with as little spillage as possible.
So all our work is gonna be undone.
It'll end up getting bled when all the other brakes get bled.
Yeah. So if...
Golly! Squirt.
If we look right here, you can definitely see daylight between right there, but
There's it's close. We'll just say that. And if the engine rocks any little bit, just don't worry about it.
I want it brakes. Wait.
I'm sure a master cylinder can flex a little bit. It'll just bend
Yeah.
a hair.
So we're gonna try the. All right. There's gonna be a lot.
Dude, the ink. We're gonna just. All right.
I'm not used to. I'm not. Oh fuck. Oh hell.
I wish you guys could smell it through the phone. Someone's cooking up a storm.
It's defying me.
My nose is walking.
Here. What if? Isn't it if you hold this, then it'll keep the vacuum?
I'm not a mechanic. I just work with you.
Would you be able to? If I remove this, would you be able to?
I could try.
Oh.
My arm. Hey, that worked pretty good. Wow.
I learned something.
My hands are gonna start burning. I'm gonna use this shirt that's expertly designed for.
You mean the inside out shirt from the dealer that we work with? That was a 3X that they gave me. I was wearing a Honda shirt, and I don't work at a Honda dealer.
No, we definitely don't. Man, the green on black on the tool cart. I don't know how to feel about that.
I like it. But look at all the stickers.
I do see the stickers, and the top is. It's very nice.
And
Got strap on. He got tickled for this. No, it's free.
And I got another one for free. Every Snap-on thing I have has been given to me. I haven't paid for shit. I'm a Jew. He's borrowing my tools.
I am.
Alright. Round deux.
This one's gonna definitely take some bending.
Yeah.
I can't really see what I'm doing either.
So just checking. Yeah. It's about I think that's where it's supposed to go.
It's pretty custom, I tell you what. Yes. AJ's touched just about every piece on this car, but like actually.
For better or for worse? Probably for worse.
Oh golly, it was turning white. Choking the chicken there.
If it's turning white, then you have a problem. Good thing Honda designed this engine bay actually for a supercharger. That's why everything fits so well with the supercharger in here. No.
Yep.
If only they would have, thought of a little 20-year-old boy that wants some dreams of a supercharged Honda. For God.
How old were you when you bought this car? 17?
That was 2 years ago. So 18, I think.
Man, do the years fly by. We are Ankh. Jamming. Fast money, baby.
Kinda.
Brake line certified, installed. Cert feed.
Probably should have put some Teflon on that. We still good.
On brake lines? Nah.
No?
The only reason you put the Teflon on the plastic ones is because they're plastic.
That's true.
I say that went relatively well.
As long as it didn't like unbleed. It's also not going in that well.
Cricket. You know, cricket. This dude's bean. I'm just kidding. Okay, well, quick commercial break until Ryan gets here. Fresh out the TBZ.
Mm-hmm. And Ryan spawned in.
We're YN. Multiples of YN. Now we're all dense.
Yeah.
Movement is slow.
Motivation is low, but we go on. Per Goodnight Garage requirements, I put in the injectors without filming. It was just popping them in.
The first thing you do is put in new injectors.
Look at the new injectors. So we have as Ryan was holding the new harnesses where you
Harnesses.
yeah, you cut off the wires because as you see that connector and that connector are not a match per se. And also there's this. This is for the injectors, but it's for OB0. So the fix for that, you take a big old wood saw right here, cut off all them wires, you solder them all together, and that's what you do. Because the other thing, the more official thing to do, is to get a harness that just plugs into here, and then the wires come in after that.
I heard a chainsaw work better.
So yeah, we'll do that right now. Expert. With the most gentlest of touches.
Max delicacy.
Yes.
Lice check.
No, please
Lice
don't.
check.
No.
Live action.
Yeah. All the excitement you could ever ask for.
GTA POV.
You gotta accidentally run and get in the car.
Oh yeah. They gotta open the door but not get in.
Go walk all the way around to the passenger side.
Exactly.
Ouch. This tastes like chili.
It's safe to say that's from 91.
I can only imagine what goes on in there.
They're moving. Whatever that was.
Blah.
Those guys that cut the rackets.
Tennis rackets.
I'll keep this for safekeep. That's gonna brew for a second. What I do need is one of those automatic wire strippers, because I don't have one of those. I just like the pioneers before me.
What?
Just use a knife.
Oh.
It does take a little bit, but that's okay. God damn!
It's only your house where I'm this.
Damn, you were cutting those
Sneaky.
down far.
You're supposed to cut towards yourself.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Wrong way, dumbass. There you go.
Nice little fillet going.
Yeah.
Some forearm.
Forearm fillet.
I'll take a short ad break. This is gonna take a while. Alright, so we got the fuel rail in. With definitely the most delicate way I could put it on.
He used a fucking hammer.
I had to drill out that hole because these two rods were like this and it wouldn't go on, so I had to make some more room. And so we'll show you how we did that. Just fucking kidding. So yeah, that's on there forever.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be bad news. He's like, man, I forgot the O-rings on the base of the injectors or some shit.
So now we have these Johnson weenies. Good thing they're long. Pause. Because they gotta make up some distance, but should be a genius. So hopefully we'll decide to film that. All right, so we're back.
The king.
All this is soldered together because it wasn't very interesting. It's just all together. So yeah, thumbs up. So I think we're gonna get to the those now. See if we can actually make those part of the car.
It wasn't even AJ.
Wasn't even. All right, so we did it.
I did him.
Yeah, just yeah. So we'll do the next one. All right, so first one done. You saw. Got all the rest done. Obviously, it doesn't look too pretty now. I'm just kind of getting it to where it should work. I'm gonna put some loom and all that over it later, but all hooked up like that. Paint's falling off that some more. Resistor box out. That's all done. So making headway. So now gotta bleed that. Fuel filter, purge valve in the tank. And then it's ECU, all the gauges, look at the brakes, figure out why I didn't want to start. Yeah, so I think we're down to like a hand and a half of things to do. So I'm gonna keep on going. Well, I did another thing, so I'll explain after I did it. Alright, so for this trick piece I just installed, my gauge 52mm AEM 3D printed gauge holder from, it's from there. He's actually a really cool guy. I recommend him. He makes some good stuff. So pretty much there's one screw under there, one screw under there, and then you take off this little panel that's right here. There's a screw there, and then there's two screws, one right here, one right there, and then yeah, I think that's all of them. And then you just kind of gently pry it. Oh, and then there's these two knobs for the AC and the temp. You pull those off and you take that piece off, and then there's two more screws right here. I forgot about that. And then you just gently pry it off. This, I broke this last time when I tried to do it. I did it the wrong way, so I got the right way. So I can put that in. I'm tempted because the gauge cluster has a light out, and I almost want to change it, but I don't feel like doing that. And the thingy to change where the vent goes kind of sticks, so I was going to help at least clean the buttons out, but I don't know if I feel like doing that. So I'm probably just going to put that in and try and put the gauge in and see if I can route the wiring for now. But yeah. Alright, so here's what it looks like finished. Got everything back together. I got the 3D printed piece in here. Switched out the front because I thought it looked better. It was a little bit brighter. So I got this. There's a couple of slots for a little bit of air to go through. And I have the wires right here coming down. And then there's the plug for the boost sensor. This is the boost gauge. And then there's 4 wires. There's red, black, white, blue. The red and black are ignition, power, and ground, I believe. And then the blue and white are only for if you have an optional external. I think it's for data logging, so I don't need those. So I'm just gonna hook those up whenever I feel like it. And so yeah, I'm gonna go on to the next thing.